So today is day one of going plant-based. I have done this before, but my plan is to be as plant-based as possible. Quick disclaimer, I already know that there's one product that I will be using during the week that is not vegan. I do have a vegan substitute for it, but I ran out. Oh, that's only gonna be like basically my breakfast going forward, as vegan as possible. So wish me luck. I do take my Herbalife shakes and they do contain milk. It's a very teeny tiny amount, but still that doesn't qualify as plant-based. We do carry a plant-based one and it's right here, but I only have the formula one. I don't have the protein and it's almost out. I will be using 1 scoop of this, 1 scoop of pralines and cream, and then 1 scoop of the protein mix, and I'm also going to add some spinach, maybe a few blueberries, and that's probably it. So here we go. Now on to my snack of the day. I had like 5 of these while I was waiting for my toast. And now I put half of an avocado, got the tomato. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, and I'm going to have this as my snack with my water. So still going strong, people. So my actual lunch is now almost gone, but it was 4 ounces of pinto beans that I actually cooked up yesterday. Half of a tomato, the other half of that tomato that I used earlier, the other half that avocado. All right, day 2 out of the 5. It's the morning, it's 10:30. I've been awake since 5. The only thing that I've had this morning, it was my tea and a pear. And I ended up having to run to the store, so I totally spaced out to just grab my shaker, my shaker cup, and my shake, just run out, totally didn't do it. So then while I was at the store, I actually purchased some Oreos, and I had like 2. So I have to actually like have real food now. Also, Oreos are vegan, if you didn't know. Well, I mean, they're not vegan, but they're vegan friendly. They contain no milk. They only contain wheat and soy. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, contain wheat and soy. So yeah, I got a few things. I also got these because I believe that they are vegan friendly. I have some, but it's the chocolate ones. Those do contain milk. So that's a no. It is now 12:30 and I will be having lunch. I will be having the chili I made yesterday. It's my vegan chili. I made it with the vegan like tofu dogs. And then it has black beans, it had red kidney beans, pinto beans, and some corn, and obviously tomatoes. And that's what I had yesterday. And that's what I have now. Good morning, day 3. Yesterday for dinner we had I made some burritos. They had beans, rice, vegan cheese, salsa, una salsa verde that I made, meatless ground beef. It's a type of plant-based beef. I added some taco seasoning to it, which made it taste more legit. So then that's what we had. I only had 1. That's all you need with all them freaking carbs. Right now, I just made my tea. It's 6 in the morning. Made my tea. Been up for about an hour now. My tea. I'm about to make my shake. Almond milk and then some water. And I guess we'll see how today goes. So at the end, I'm going to end up making some vegan burgers. These are the ones, they've been in my freezer for a little while. We've had some meatless burgers recently and life changers. I'm not even going to lie. They are better than real burgers. Okay, to me and to my husband and to Christian, which has also gone vegan with us. Cooking up, I have the cheeseburger one and then the chicken one. I actually haven't tried this one, but I tried the chicken one and it was delicious. Again, I didn't know what to make. My head just hurts and I feel like I needed something fast. Okay, day 4. I am about to make a green juice. In here has spinach, carrots, celery. Just add a little bit of water. I'm gonna add some pineapple that I have here that's about to go bad, so I need to use it. And then I'm gonna have some oats right there. So far, all I've had is coffee. I rarely have coffee now. But we got a new almond creamer. Tried it, and it was really good. But I don't crave coffee the same anymore. Anyways, so that's what I'm about to do. I think I'm going to make some lentejas for lunch because I don't know, I can't think of anything. It's so hard to think of like your protein, your veggies, and like some carbs. It's so much easier to go full carbs, which is what I have been doing. That's what I'm up to. Today's update, it is 4:33. For lunch, I did have lentejas, like I said, but I had to leave for a doctor's appointment. I had a cleaning. So I ate first, and then obviously I left. And for the first time since I think we moved in here, I am here by myself in this house. So, since I never get to do this and we're not allowed to eat in the living room, guess who's eating popcorn? Also, popcorn is not vegan. But I got one that doesn't have any butter, which if you don't get any butter, then it's okay to eat. But butter is not okay for plant-based people. So yeah, I got the one that has no butter, and so I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna enjoy it. Today is day 5. I am currently at Starbucks. I had one crazy morning already. I had my tea this morning, and I had a rice cake with peanut butter, and basically that's all I've had. But I feel like, I know I said yesterday that I don't really drink coffee, but today I feel like coffee again, especially after the morning I've had. And so Starbucks is actually very vegan friendly. So I'm going to get a hazelnut latte. What I usually used to get was a white chocolate mocha. There's no way of making it vegan, so I'm going to try the hazelnut. Let's see how that goes. It's the hazelnut latte, but you have to replace it with either almond milk, coconut milk, or soy milk. So I'm probably gonna do coconut milk because I love coconut. And so I guess we'll see how that tastes. So for lunch, I am having the lentejas again, the lentils. And then I'm having, I guess, kind of like a pico de gallo-ish, and then a little bit of rice, and then a little bit of avocado. So it's been a week since I filmed all of that footage for you guys. I actually had to stop that Friday afternoon because I had people coming over, and we ended up just ordering pizza and just not, I didn't continue. So this is definitely harder than what it seems. We started going a little bit more plant-based at the beginning of December. It came to a halt when we had something completely unexpected happen in our family. So we had to kind of step back. And I said at the beginning of the video that I had done this before. I just meant that, you know, I had gone a little bit more plant-based previously. But this technically was the first time that I was going to do it like an all day for 5 days, or as much as I could. So then that's what I did. this last week, for some reason, I feel like it was a little harder, and I actually didn't eat as many vegetables or as much vegetables as I had in the past. In previous weeks, I was doing like calabacitas or rajas or, something like that, or nopales. Again, this is the way that I used to eat before. Like, let's say I would do like 4 to 6 ounces of chicken, grilled chicken, and then I would do like a big portion of vegetables, and then like maybe a small portion of a starch or a grain. And so for some reason, I knew that I had to do that here, but for some reason I just couldn't do the actual vegetable part. So that's why I was incorporating like those juices that I was making, and then I was adding my spinach onto my shake. I was just trying to incorporate it at least throughout my day, because I was realizing that I wasn't adding them to like my bigger meals. Me and my husband have discussed it. We do not want to become vegans. That is not something that we want. We just want to be more plant-based. We wouldn't want to be those people that are like, no thanks, that has meat. No thanks, that has cheese. At least not all of the time. I have found myself when, these last few weeks, if there's something that contains like a huge amount of, let's say cheese or a meat, and I'm like, or maybe I'll have it, but it's like a minimal amount. And it's not because I want to be vegan. It's because I have realized that my body doesn't take meat and cheese and
lactose
the same way that maybe it used to at some point. And so I have found that it actually kind of backs up my digestive system. And so I don't want to do that anymore. I will show you guys my before and after pictures, because I do have some. I'm not doing this to lose weight. I am a tiny framed girl. I am 5'1". And I've always ranged, well, at least in the past year and a half, almost 2, I've ranged between 118 pounds to at the most 120. But on my lighter days, or when I'm really trying to watch more what I'm eating and I'm more active, I am more between like 116 and 118. So that's my range. I don't go a whole lot up, and I don't go a whole lot down. Plant-based for me is working more, obviously because I'm adding more fiber into my diet. But yes, I did start at a certain weight that Monday, and I actually went down about a pound by Friday, and we're talking about 5 days. I did as best as I could to not cheat. I did my best to avoid things. I've tried to buy substitutes for things because I just feel better in general. So I do hope that this video helps. It is definitely hard, but you can definitely do it. You just have to remember the basics, your protein, your vegetables, your starches. Oh, and this is the most carbs I think I've ever had in my life, by the way. I'm not mad. I still lost a pound without meaning to. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will probably see more of that. I try to show you, recipes that I myself have found, like on YouTube or things that I know how to make, and I just kind of have veganized it. But I hope you like this video, and I hope it's helpful. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Thanks.